Tonight it is my prayer that we, even for just one night, can forget about the turmoil in our city and abroad.
For all of us who care so deeply about the great game of baseball, we are deeply indebted to Bud Selig.
I've said this many times, and I'm going to say it again. You are the best baseball town in America.
In 1932, he became the third Weatherbird artist and drew almost 20,000 Weatherbirds in the next 50 years.
The award will be given for invaluable service to baseball, and it's only fitting that the first of these plaques should go to the old redhead himself.
To the baseball writers, thank you. Indeed, this is a great honor for me tonight.
The heart and soul of that team was probably not somebody you've read about. He certainly was not somebody who showed up in the box score. He was a 10-year-old by the name of Josiah Vieira, who we're very honored and pleased to have here with us tonight.
And later on that night, we had a game and we ended up winning in that same fashion with the walk-off win. And it was pretty exciting because 2 weeks after, Josiah came and visited us again, and once again we had a walk-off win, and a week after that he came to visit us and we walked off again. So at this point, I was trying to figure out how to get him a locker and a jersey and have him there full time.
And especially my catchers for putting down the right fingers and helping me out win some ball games. So
I know I've kind of, led you guys on a roller coaster so far in my career. I apologize. I'm gonna try and keep it going up and not so much down, but
he was the starter for the All-Star game, and that night he gave us all plenty to write about, and also also introduced us to a new phrase in baseball, the pipe shot, I believe was right. Did I get that right?
No, I look pretty young on this plaque, I think.
I've witnessed many historic events, all the way from the 1964 World Series, when your Cardinals beat the Yankees, right on through this last World Series, when those amazing Royals captivated a nation.
He covered the 2000 Olympics, a highlight of his 45-year run in the business, the second longest of continuous sportscasting in St. Louis history, eclipsed only by Jack Buck.
Prompting my wife to ask, "Are you married to baseball? So you love baseball more than me?" The only response I could think of is, "Well, I love you more than football."
Sports Illustrated wanted to do a story on me, and they wanted me to do it by myself. And the problem with that was that it was a bullpen by community. It wasn't all done by myself, so I wouldn't do the story without them.
And so we got in this photo. Later they cropped us out. I'm not kidding, they did. But
please, do whatever you can. Do not let me manage this game until the 8th or 9th inning, because I'll screw it up.
Dave had this thing, the gout, and he used to cut his big toe out of his shoe because it would hurt. And we would bounce balls on the turf right by his toes. He had choice.
I wouldn't do that. You did that?
He had choice vernacular for us, but...
Thank you. My chair keeps turning to Ricky, and I feel really uncomfortable. I'm not trying to sit on your lap.
No,
but,
you're fine.
You're a good-looking guy, though.
Thank you.
Something called the Lou Brock Award in Major League Baseball, particularly the National League. And I said to him, "Why didn't you establish this about 10 years ago so that I may have had a chance to win it?"
I knew it was my last year. I was hitting about 180 going into August, and Whitey wasn't using me too much. Didn't look too good. I was throwing a lot of batting practice.
I went to spring training, didn't make the club, went down to AAA. As you know, Willie got hurt, and I thank him every day for that. So the next 2 days, I start swinging at the first or second pitch. No, for 2 days, Willie didn't talk to me. because sometimes you don't have to talk. There's other ways to get your point over,
Well, all of us, sometimes we don't know when that moment's going to come, and certainly that day when I got up, I had no idea the day would end the way that it did.
I had a fundraiser last night at St. Louis University. Mr. Dankinger was there. I asked him if he still had his Braille watch that we presented him when he came for the 20th anniversary. And then somebody from the crowd asked me what I thought about instant replay, and I said 30 years too late.